The third person who wants to run for president in Singapore is somehow running due to the Kuo Gai Lu Gerai and Tan Chong Jin sia. Yeah, it's somehow related one. Here's what you need to know right about Ng Kok Song's sudden announcement to run for president. I'll simplify for you. Don't assist if you don't understand my essence, you idiot. So, on the week that we run our popcorn, after watching all the saga and then gaining 3 kg while losing 3 MPs, this guy suddenly appears. So finally, Omui is here once again to contact the one Omui. This one is Ng Kok Song. Who that here? They look like the same, like the twins in banana in pajama. Yeah, so 75-year-old Ng Kok Song has just announced his You see, he said in an interview that actually he has been considering whether to run for months. In fact, last week he said he's still considering. But anyways, he decided to run. Not because he finally found his calling, and those idiot callings for Manifest what they want last warning. Instead, it was due to Kuo Gai Lu Gerai, Tan Chuan Jin, Chen Liho, Leon Perari, So Bilang, and finally Nicole Xiao. You see, previously he was thinking of running for 3 reasons. He didn't want a walkover, or maybe he wanted a public holiday, same. Secondly, he wants someone who's truly independent to be president. And thirdly, cause last time he worked in GIC, so he was involved in building up the reserves. So now he wants to protect the reserve, but he was then just thinking only. You know, like your colleague, every day says she want to quit, but every day still work in the same company for 8 years. What sparked the decision was a recent negative news. In other words, the sagas that made popcorn out of stock everywhere. He said those sagas actually made him decide that at times like this, it's important that good people should come forward to serve the nation, because the future of Singapore depends on good people coming forward to serve the country. So, who is Ng Kok Song? I know many of you have read that a lot and still catch no balls, cause you all never watch Billions. You all just know he was in CBD with people wearing suits. So let me explain easily for you. If you want the cheap and in-depth version, go read Business Time, then show others you read Business Time in Starbucks, you fake. You see, some of the richest people in the world aren't working one. Instead, they use money to grow money. Cause trading time for money is for losers like me. Winners trade money for more money. So Singapore also earn a lot of money from this way one. Almost 20% of Singapore's revenue every year are from all these kind of investments. It's a fund used to build funds. So governments have these funds called the wealth funds. In the public sector, it's called hero funds. These funds must be managed by very smart people. So last time, Mr. Ng used to work for GIC, a wealth fund for Singapore. He was his group chief investment officer, which means he managed the very smart people. Cause everything the fund does is to invest and then earn the returns. Then he retired in 2007 and set a hero fund instead. Although he said in an interview that he sees it as an asset manager instead. Remember, hero fund is a wealth fund, but for the private sector. So here's a golden question. Does he qualify? Now this become another George Goh issue. Cause for his current company, most likely is cannot. Cause the shareholders is not enough. Now for his words done in GIC, you see. If he were the CEO of GIC, then can. But he was a group chief investment officer, CIO. Then again, he might be considered if he has the experience of the CEO. So it's like saying if can have cats in HDB or not. Some say can, some say cannot. So it really depends a lot. Which educated people will say
how you interpret.
Now, before he went to the elections department, people were all focused on his Frau cause his ex-wife passed away many years ago, and he's now with a woman who's 30 years younger than him. I don't talk so much about that. So, at the end of the day, would Ng qualify? Agak-agak is that after National Day, then PM Lee will issue the round of election. Then we'll know whether Goh or Ng can run before nomination day. So, agak-agak is next month we'll know well. In the meantime, subscribe to us so you'll be updated and then can sound smarter in hawker centers without reading Business Times. If not, go eat Goh Hyung, you idiot.